What's up, everybody? Steven here for Off the Shelf Movie Night to talk to you about physical media, about Blu-rays and 4Ks, and the way we like to collect and own our movies and TV shows, documentaries, and whatever it is you like to watch on your TV, the way we like to actually own them. So I'm going to talk to you today about one of the biggest, if not the biggest, release of 2021. Mine is finally here. I'm excited to crack into it, talk to you about it, but I'm not going to do a traditional unboxing. Because there's a lot of them out there. And of course, we are talking about the Indiana Jones 4-movie collection 4K set that's out. I will unbox it, but I'm going to do it in a different context because I know you've seen unboxings already. Everybody's getting this set. So if you like physical media, if you like these kind of conversations, please give me a subscribe and share it and like it if you appreciate what you see here. But most of all, comment in the comments section below, and let's keep this conversation going. My previous video, well, I guess it wasn't my previous video. I think I did one in between. I did a Quiet Place movie review in between. If you like that, let me know there also. But I had some amazing conversations with folks about the future of physical media, whether it's dying, whether it's not, whatever. That is a subject I review usually once a year. I mean, I might revisit again if something big happens industry-wise, but I did my 2021 revisit of that, and we had some awesome conversations. So it was a really great time, and really the reason this channel exists. So let's talk about this guy, the Indiana Jones 4K collection. I'll just show it to you real quick, the one I have. I know you've seen this unboxing, but we'll get to the point of this video very quickly. I got the Steelbook edition from Best Buy. It's a Best Buy exclusive. If you're an international viewer, if you're in the UK, you can get this same set from Zavvi. It's literally, the Zavvi release is the exact same set. There's a few things misleading about this set, by the way. I've seen a couple of other people report that this set is missing the bonus features that come on the standard set. It is not true. They are here. Packaging is a little weird. We're going to talk about that. So I guess I should just say what I'm doing. So I'm going to show you this set, but really what I want to do is talk about this set, this Best Buy in the United States, Best Buy Steelbook collection set, in comparison to other recent Best Buy Steelbook sets, and particularly one that comes from this same company. And let's compare them and talk about the good and the bad of it. I haven't even pulled the J card off here yet. So let's just go through it really quick. And that's one thing that's misleading about the bonus features. I think we're going to do a bonus features breakdown on this one too, to talk about what's there. Is when you look on the back, I don't know if you can see that, if it'll focus, but the bonus features listing here is very brief. I mean, there's literally, it looks very small, like there's nothing. There's a lot in here, bonus feature wise. They just don't give it to you there. So let me just take that off now that you've seen it. It is not even a J card. It's basically one of those sticker sheets. This is the better, artwork-wise, the better set to me, though. I like the art on this one better than the standard set. Although this one's not, like, perfect either, mind you. All right, nothing on the bottom. So let's get into the Steelbooks. I'm just going through them really quick because I know you've seen it, but we need to, for context, we need to look at them. They go with this standard sort of orange thing happening, and I'm okay with that. Some people have said that they don't like this artwork as much, but I don't know. To me, it's a cartoon version of sort of the sepia artwork, the sepia tone that is prevalent throughout the movies. The artwork on the inside is better, though, I'll say. What is bad on all of these universally is the discard. I mean, it's essentially no discard. I mean, how much cheaper could you look for a premium set to just have a white disc label, right? And here is Temple of Doom Steelbooks. Again, the situation here is artwork on the inside cooler than that on the out. And they're nice sturdy Steelbooks. They're, you know, the typical Best Buy Steelbook that you would get. I will say they're nicer than a lot of the Best Buy Steelbooks because you know, you really know when you've got that cheap Best Buy Steelbook when there's no artwork on the inside, right? So here's The Last Crusade. And a lot of people are talking about what is their favorite movie. Mine has to be Raiders of the Lost Ark. It's the first. It's the thing that started it all. It's the classic. But Last Crusade is great. I enjoy Temple of Doom a lot because of the darkness of it. But it's not as expertly made as the first and third. And then we're into Kingdom of Crystal Skull. So mixed feelings on this one. This one is universally not liked. Real quick, internal artwork. And this is where your bonus features are on this additional disc here. That pretty much guarantees that these are not getting an individual release, by the way. If they put the bonus features for the entire box set inside here, this will not be coming out on its own. I don't know if we're going to get standard 4K releases. So I shouldn't really do that of everything. But we're not getting these Steelbooks, that's for sure. So, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, I don't mind spoilers if you haven't seen it. I don't mind the science fiction element to it because people forget that these movies are based off 1940s era, even before that era, serials. And they were fantasy, they were science fiction, they were adventure, they were all of those things. Sci-fi being involved in this does not bother me. What does bother me is so much green screen, so much questionable CG. There's no reason for that with Spielberg and Lucas behind the scenes, except Lucas was in a space during the making of that film where he wanted to do everything on a green screen. I liked the characters. I liked seeing the old characters come back. I liked the new villain. So there's a lot of pieces that I like of the film. Just overall, it doesn't work. The CG is bad. A lot of the story elements are bad. It tries to be too cute, which is also another bad spot that Lucas was in during the making of this movie. Lucas had too much impact on this movie, to be honest with you. I blame a lot on him. A lot of it on him. But I'm going to rewatch it soon. I want to be able to rewatch all four of them and sort of judge it within the context of the franchise a little bit more. And then we'll see if my opinion changes. It is most definitely the worst of the films, though. All right, so let's break this thing down and really look at it. We've gone through the Steelbooks, and they're great. But, so this just came literally today. If you look right there, I don't know if you can see it at the top there. There's a crease right there. Because what we got these really great Steelbooks in is a paper box. You can see it's just doesn't pass the tap test really. It is a piece of paper. It is not a matte finish. It's just your standard gloss print paper. Artwork is pretty basic here. This was $100. So let's compare, shall we, to another release that was $100 that was recent. And that is the Avengers Steelbook, 4K Steelbook collection. Again, we got 4 movies, $100. But what else did we get? First thing is we got a metal box. Very cool, sort of modern artwork. This type of artwork wouldn't work for Indiana Jones, but the metal box certainly would. And if we take a look at inside here, let's pull out one of the Steelbooks. These Steelbooks are basic design Steelbooks. Oh, bumped the mic there. When you compare side by side the Steelbooks, let's just grab one here. There's the Avengers, and here is Raiders. They're comparable. Simple, clean artwork, you know, standard Steelbook design on the inside here. This one does have 2 discs. Obviously, bonus features, there's no comparison. The Avengers box set has much more bonus features, and we'll get to that on a bonus feature breakdown for Indiana Jones. But generally, you can tell Steelbooks are comparable. They're good. But what they're presented in is what I have an issue with. So let's take a look. We pull that Steelbook out, and what do we have on the inside here? We have nice rubber foam padding to protect the Steelbooks, keep them from getting damaged. And and again inside a metal box. $100 this was. I think it came out $120, but it very quickly came down to $100, and I think $80 is where it settled, right around $79. Yeah. So let's compare that to what we get here. We get this paper box, and then look, there is literally just a cardboard piece of cardboard here that separates. In fact, let's pull a second one out and see what happens. They just fall on top of each other, because this is just an origami folded single piece of cardboard that's been machine folded so that there's a piece inside for padding. Now, and we pull out two of the Avengers. First of all, they come out, they're really tight inside there, which feels very plush. And we have nice foam padding between, holds them in place. It doesn't move when you pull them out. And then what we get here is this. Now, you might ask, why would I even bother with this comparison? Because easily we know that in the world of Hollywood franchises, the Indiana Jones franchise has to be in the top 3, 4, 5 biggest, most important franchises in the history of film. I mean, what do we have? We have Star Wars. I don't know. You have the Avengers trilogy. They're, I guess, 4-film set. They're very high up there. The Aliens films. I would wager that this is a much bigger and even more important franchise than the Aliens movies. So why was this not treated by Disney? Why was this not treated better? Do these two sets... Let me put the discs back in here. Do these two sets even exist in the same world, in the same universe? I don't think so. It's crazy. This is such a plush set. Check them out, side by side. Which set's better? Same cost, same price. One has stood the test of time. I love this set, but this one, as of this year, Raiders of the Lost Ark is 40 years old. I think these will stand the test of time in a lot of ways. I think storytelling-wise they will. I know I have friends, especially on my Culture Smash podcast, which if you don't follow that YouTube channel, I really wish you would. Every Wednesday night we live stream, and you can have a conversation with us about pop culture. Wednesday night, 7:15-ish, Culture Smash over on YouTube. Zach over there would really disagree with me storytelling-wise, because he finds fault in a lot of these Avengers movies. But to me, they broke ground. They changed cinema forever. That's something these films did too, but maybe not as much as these. But these are not going to stand up look-wise. CGI is going to be long gone from this 40 years from now. Whereas this is practical effects. And it's sort of a universal type of storytelling that I think even more masses can enjoy than the Avengers. Anyway, this is a whole different conversation. I'm going all over the place now. But when I got this set, I just had to do a video about comparing the two box sets, because look at this. Look at it. There's just no comparison between the two, and they cost exactly the same. I love this set. I can't wait to dig into it, because my understanding is the video and the audio are gorgeous. I believe these transfers were done by Paramount, which is great because Paramount does a much better job with this than Disney would do, like Lucasfilms would do. Because if you don't believe me, look at the Star Wars, the original trilogy, and let's talk, because those are not that good. Those are not good 4Ks. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this comparison and really quick unboxing. Let me know what you think in the comments. Did you get this set? Were you a little disappointed in this box and the presentation overall, as I was? Let's talk about it in the comments, and let me know if you want to see this bonus features breakdown for the Indiana Jones set. I'll go through and do it and talk about the extras. Until next we meet, pull something cool off the shelf, share it with your friends and family, and remind them why physical media is the best way to watch films and TV. I'll see you guys on the next one.